In this video, I'm gonna show you the 5 tips and tricks you'll need to master fingering on the piano, and I'll prove it to you with our subscriber, Jenny.
Hello.
Jenny's a self-taught pianist. 2 years in, learned entirely through an app. Watch till the end to see how these 5 tips transform her playing.
Each of these are gonna be goals we try to achieve. Step number 1, especially on this piece, what we're trying to achieve is to not lift our hand. So this piece, Marriage d'Amour, is very, do you know what legato means? Flowing. Na, 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 na. If you play like this right now, it's not very romantic, right? So how do we do this? Right now, let's start with our left hand. Yes, and you're not really lifting your hands right now, but you can imagine even more for this piece. So this is you, not lifting, right? But imagine if we were even more onto the piano, like. So that's really not lifting. Try that. Don't lift. Stay on the piano. Yes, stay, stay. Nice. Huge difference. You're playing into the piano more.
Yeah, into.
And when you play into the piano, you're not lifting that much, right? So on your right hand, I'm not even gonna show you it. Can you imagine you're playing into the piano? I'm constantly going into the piano. Better, right? Step number 2. All right, playing the wrong fingering on purpose. Do you know what that means? Why do you want better fingering?
Just looks better.
Oh, are you saying you don't want better fingering, you just want your hands to look prettier?
Yeah.
I guess with better fingering, your hands would be better too. Okay. For example, like if I play it this, that's the right fingering to play it. If you play without fingering, you might go, or you go, right? That's no fingering. Fingering is how we can play the piano as easily as possible, right? And technically, if you can play the piano easily, it will make your hands look more beautiful too, okay? So step number 2, okay, this is wrong. Look at my fingers.
Yeah, because the hands lifting, that's why it looks wrong.
Hands lifting, it's like twisting,
Moving.
lifting, twisting, jerking, all these bad words, right? What is beautiful is if our hands flow, right? That's what beautiful hands and fingering looks like. So we know the difference between ugly and beautiful now. Is it clear for you? Okay, this is very important as we move on here. Okay, step number 3, we call it freezing the hand and using only your fingers to play. So whenever you play in certain positions. So for example here, you could have played all of this without your hand moving. So now I want you to try it. Here. Okay, try again. Okay, not bad. So do you feel the difference now? Before it would have fallen, but with this on now, you're not falling, right? Add in pedal. So keep this, you need to play with this from now on. Oh, you see what happened?
Yeah.
Because when you went over here, your fingering was bad. If you had to do this, you started moving your hand. So how can you do that? Well, in this position, when you use your middle finger, don't you see that you have to twist your hand? So what's the easiest way to not twist? This, right? Yes, don't make it fall. Yeah, oh yeah, you corrected it by yourself. Did you see that?
Yeah.
When it was about to fall because you were using the wrong finger, and then you changed it to the right finger so it didn't fall. That's how you have beautiful hands and beautiful fingering.
Also, that's why any fingers works.
For the most part, as long as you can keep your hand in this position and play, your fingers have to be right. But you have to be connected. Obviously, you can go, you can do that and it'll still stay. Okay? Okay, it's starting to come together on what finger to use, right? And this will make your hands beautiful. Just make sure you don't forget your goal. Okay. Step number 4. Now we're adding on layers and layers. And when you do all of this, it'll be better and better naturally. So we're gonna do the same thing still, but now we're gonna think about how can we use as little effort as possible. Let's try two comparisons right now. For example, the first three notes, right? If I were to play with these three fingers, it would be like this. Okay? If I were to play with these three fingers, it'd be like this. Try both of those and tell me which is easier. That's the
This
first
one.
one.
Yeah,
that
first
one's
one.
easier,
Yeah.
right? One goal we want to have in fingering is to always do the easiest one. The first three steps pretty much cover with just having your purse here, okay? That covers it pretty well. Now, think about when it starts to get hard, what are some other options to make it easier? Your hand posture is better, but you didn't improve your fingering. We can start playing faster and faster. Because once you start playing faster with this, if you play it bad, it will fall. And then when it starts falling, you have to think about what can I do to make it not fall when I'm playing faster. And this is how you naturally start positioning to the right fingering. Because all the right fingering is trying to do is making you play as effortlessly as possible.
We do things differently here. We don't sell courses and we don't hide great coaching behind paywalls because everything we teach on this channel stays completely free and that's never changing. If you want to help keep it that way, join our YouTube memberships where you'll get access to our private community, member perks, and you'll be directly supporting free education for people everywhere.
Now you can't go faster. Do you know why?
Why?
Your fingering is not allowing you to go faster. These 5 tips, practice at home. But I'm gonna show you how to put these 5 tips together, okay? Good. 30%. Was that 30%? Okay, now give me 50%. Good. Okay, it's improving. That was 50%? Okay, give me 70%. Nice. That was 70%? Okay, give me 100%. It's getting better.
With enough practice and proper guidance, piano hopefuls like Jenny can transform their fingering into something smooth, natural, and effortless. You made it to the end of the video and you're exactly the kind of person this channel is built for because we believe world-class coaching should be free, no courses, no gaping, no paywalls. If you want to help us keep it that way, please consider supporting us by joining our YouTube memberships.